10 years from now, you'll stand at a crossroads of your own making. You'll look back at this moment, right here, right now, and you'll either feel the fire of gratitude burning in your chest because you clawed your way out of the pit, or you'll choke on the ashes of regret, suffocated by the chances you let slip through your fingers. The clock is ticking, and it doesn't care about your excuses. Most of you will waste the next decade chasing shadows, empty promises, fleeting highs, the same tired mistakes, while the relentless few surge ahead, leaving you in the dust. But it doesn't have to be that way. This isn't about luck or genius. It's about learning the brutal truths of this game called life and playing it with every ounce of blood and bone you've got. I'm not here to hand you fairy tales or pat you on the back. I'm here to drag you through the muck of reality and show you the lessons that can forge you into something unbreakable. Lessons I wish I'd carved into my soul a decade ago. These aren't feel-good cliches. They're the cold, hard principles that separate the wolves from the sheep, the victors from the forgotten. If you want to skip the years of aimless wandering, if you want to stop being a ghost in your own story, then listen close. The next 5,000 words are your map out of the abyss. This is your wake-up call. Let's begin. The game you didn't know you were playing. Life is a game, and most of you are losing because you don't even know you're in it. You drift like a ship without a rudder, reacting to storms, following the currents of someone else's tide, never once grabbing the wheel. The winners? They see the board. They learn the rules. They play to dominate. And the first rule is this: your mind is the battlefield. Every thought you let fester, every doubt you indulge, every distraction you chase. It's a move in the game, and it's either pushing you toward victory or dragging you to defeat. You've got to master your head before you master anything else. The world doesn't bend to your whims because you wish it would. It bends to the actions you take, and those actions start between your ears. Fear, hesitation, self-pity, they're parasites, eating away at your resolve. The top 1% don't win because they're smarter or luckier. They win because they've turned their minds into weapons, sharpened by discipline, aimed with intent. You want a life that lights you up? Stop waiting for it to happen. Take control of the game, or it'll play you. Step 1. Lock down your mind. Grab a notebook. Something rough. Something that feels like it's seen a fight. Every morning, write down 3 thoughts dragging you down. I'm not good enough. I'll fail. What's the point? Then write why they're lies. Burn them out with evidence from your life. Times you've survived, moments you've pushed through. Do this for 30 days. Train your mind to spot the enemy within and crush it. Intent starts here. Life's a bastard. Stop whining about it. Here's the second truth. Life is hard, and it's never going to be easy. The sooner you stop wishing for a soft landing, the sooner you start climbing. Most of you waste your energy raging at the unfairness of it all. Why me? Why now? Why this? Every obstacle feels like a personal slight. Every setback a reason to curl up and quit. That's the trap. Expecting ease turns you into a punching bag. Life hits, and you just take it, whimpering. But when you accept the grind, when you stare into the teeth of the storm and say, I'm ready, everything changes. Hardship isn't your enemy. It's your forge. The resistance you hate is the fire that shapes you. Stop playing victim and start playing predator. Obstacles aren't here to break you. They're here to test you. And when you expect them, when you train for them, you don't just survive, you thrive. Step 2. Embrace the suck. Pick one thing in your life that's kicking your ass right now. Money troubles, a dead-end job, a relationship on the rocks. Write it down. Then list 3 ways it's making you stronger. Patience, resourcefulness, grit. Every day for a week, do one small thing to face it head on. Make a call, cut a tie, take a risk. Stop dodging the pain. Lean into it. It's your fuel. Stop thinking, start doing. Overthinking is a coward's game. You hesitate, you analyze, you wait for the stars to align, and while you're stuck in your head, someone else is out there doing. Perfectionism is just fear in a fancy suit, whispering that you're not ready. Newsflash, you'll never be ready. The greats didn't wait for certainty. They moved, they messed up, they figured it out. Action beats hesitation every time. You can't improve what doesn't exist. Stop planning and start building. The first step doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be taken. Step 5. Break the paralysis. Pick one thing you've been stalling on. A call, a project, a change. Set a timer for 10 minutes and start it. Doesn't matter if it's messy. Momentum kills doubt. Do this once a day until moving feels natural. Run your life like a war room. Your life is your empire, and you're either the ruler or the pawn. High achievers don't wait for orders. They strategize, they execute, they own the outcome. The average drift, blaming the wind when they crash. No one's coming to save you. Every choice, every hour, every move, it's on you. Treat it like a business. Cut the fat, sharpen the edges, build the machine. Step 6. Take command. Audit your day. Write down everything you did yesterday, every hour, every distraction. Circle what's useless. Cut it tomorrow. Replace it with one move toward your goal. CEOs don't waste time. Neither should you. Trust the voice inside. Your gut knows before your brain does. It's a compass in the fog, whispering truths you're too scared to hear. How many times have you ignored it, only to kick yourself later? Intuition isn't magic. It's your subconscious piecing together what your eyes miss. The best don't just think. They feel, they act, they trust. Doubt slows you down. Instinct speeds you up. Step 7. Tune in. Next time you're torn, stop. Breathe. Ask yourself, what's my gut saying? Write it down, then act on it once. Just once. See what happens. The more you listen, the louder it gets. Obsess or fade. Mediocrity is for the half-hearted. The top dogs don't dabble. They obsess. They live their mission until it's carved into their bones. Casual effort gets you casual results. If you're not consumed, if you're not all in, someone else is, and they'll outrun you every time. Obsession isn't madness. It's focus with fangs. Step 8. Go all in. Pick your fight, your craft, your dream. For 1 week, give it everything. No distractions, no half measures. Sleep less, work more, feel the burn. Obsession builds unbreakable things. Build your fortress. Every thought, word, and deed. It's either armor or a chink in it. Most sabotage themselves daily. Whining, doubting, wasting time. The strong audit everything. They cut the weak links and forge steel. Your mind's a fortress. Guard it, or it falls. Step 9. Purge the poison. For 24 hours, track every thought, every word. Cross out what weakens you. Replace it with power. I will. I can. I'm enough. Act only on what builds you. Weakness dies when you starve it. Know your lane, dominate it. You can't be everything. Stop chasing every shiny thing and master your corner. The best don't scatter. They focus, they deepen, they own their role. Find your edge, sharpen it, wield it. Excellence isn't broad, it's precise. Step 10. Own your strengths. List 3 things you're damn good at. Pick one. Spend an hour this week honing it. Practice, study, push. Double down. Mastery beats dabbling. Stress is a signal. Move. Stress isn't work. It's inaction. It's the gnawing ache of knowing you're stalling. Action cuts through it like a blade. Move, decide, do. Clarity follows. Sitting still breeds chaos. Step 11. Kill stress with motion. Next time you're stressed, name the cause. Take one small action against it. 5 minutes now. Watch the fog lift. Motion is your weapon. Never stop sharpening. Success isn't a fluke, it's evolution. The winners don't coast. They grind, they learn, they adapt. If you're not growing, you're dying. Commit to the climb, and the peak finds you. Step 12. Keep evolving. Add one new skill this month. Coding, writing, lifting. Spend 30 minutes daily on it. Growth compounds. Stagnation rots. Fuel the machine. Your energy's your lifeblood. Starve it with junk, neglect, exhaustion, and you're a shell. Feed it. Sleep. Sweat. Eat like you mean it. And you're a force. Low energy, low results. Simple as that. Step 13. Optimize your core. Fix one energy leak this week. Sleep 8 hours. Ditch sugar. Walk 30 minutes. Track how you feel. A strong body powers a strong life. Anchor to something bigger. The unshakable tap into a higher power. Faith, purpose, a code. It's not about rewards. It's about meaning. When you're driven by more than yourself, you don't break. Find your North Star. Follow it. Step 14. Define your why. Write one sentence. I fight for this. Pin it where you see it daily. Let it pull you through the dark. Respect is blood, not breath. Words are cheap. Action commands. Show up, deliver, repeat. Respect follows. Talkers fade. Doers rise. Step 15. Back it up. Make one promise to yourself today. Keep it. Small, real, done. Respect starts with your own word. Master the grind. Results come from process, not wish lists. Obsess over the work, the steps, the craft, and the scoreboard takes care of itself. Chase outcomes, and you'll always lag. Love the game, and you win. Step 16. Lock in. Pick one task tied to your goal. Do it daily for a week. No shortcuts. Master the move, not the dream. Be the outlier. Your weirdness is your weapon. Conformity kills. The greats don't fit. They stand out. Own what makes you you, and the world bends. Step 17. Unleash it. Name one quirk you hide. Show it once this week. Unfiltered. Bold. Your edge is your power. Happiness is the hunt. Stop chasing happy. It's not out there. It's in the chase, the grind, the growth. Pursue what sets your soul on fire, and joy sneaks in. Step 18. Find your fight. List 3 things that excite you. Pick one. Spend an hour on it this week. Happiness follows purpose. Love the one in the mirror. You're your worst enemy or your best ally. Beat yourself down, and you'll settle for scraps. Lift yourself up, and you'll demand the world. Choose. Step 19. Stand tall. Write 3 things you've survived. Read them daily for a week. You're tougher than you think. Bet on yourself. Every dawn's a do-over. Yesterday's gone. Good or bad, it's dust. Today's yours. Reset, attack, repeat. The winners don't dwell. They move. Step 20. Start fresh. Each morning, write one thing you'll crush today. Do it. Tomorrow's a blank slate. Keep swinging. To the returning warriors, those of you who've been here, weathering the storm with me, staring down the abyss week after week, thank you. Your grit fuels this fire. You're the iron backbone of this fight, and I see you, unyielding in the shadows. Keep coming back. Keep pushing. The war's not over. And to the new blood, the ones just stepping into this pit, Welcome. You're not here by accident. You felt the pull, the hunger for something real, something raw. This is the GrimFace movement, a legion of the relentless, the scarred, the unbroken. We don't promise easy. We promise strength. Join us. Subscribe to the struggle. Step into the dark and forge your place. The next battle's already begun. Don't just watch it. Live it.